Good morning, dear students. Welcome to the science class. Today, we continue our discussion on Chapter 5, the fundamental unit of life, cell. Today, we'll learn about cell organelles. We have already learned endoplasmic reticulum and Golgi apparatus. Third one is lysosomes. Lysosomes are a kind of waste disposal system of the cell. Lysosomes help to keep the cell clean by digesting any foreign material as well as worn out cell organelles. Lysosomes help to keep the cell clean by digesting any foreign material as well as worn out cell organelles. Foreign materials entering the cell, such as bacteria or food, as well as old organelles, end up in lysosomes, which break them up into small pieces. Lysosomes are able to do this because they contain powerful digestive enzymes capable of breaking down all organic materials. So foreign materials entering the cell such as bacteria or food as well as old organelles end up in the lysosomes, and this lysosome break them up into small pieces with the help of powerful digestive enzymes. During the disturbance in cellular metabolism, for example, when the cell gets damaged, lysosomes may burst and the enzyme digest their own cell. Therefore, lysosomes are also known as suicide bags. During the disturbance in cellular metabolism, for example, when the cell gets damaged, lysosomes may burst and the enzymes digest their own cell. Therefore, lysosomes are also known as suicide bags of cell. Structurally, lysosomes are membrane-bound sacs filled with digestive enzymes. And these enzymes are made by rough endoplasmic reticulum. You can see the structure, membrane proteins you can see here. This is a membrane and this is a proteins and enzymes. Next one is mitochondria. Mitochondria are known as the powerhouse of the cell. The energy required for various chemical activities needed for life is released by mitochondria in the form of ATP, adenosine triphosphate molecule. So the energy required for various chemical activities needed for life is released by mitochondria in the form of ATP. ATP is known as the energy currency of the cell. The body uses energy stored in ATP for making new chemical compound and for mechanical work. Mitochondria have two membrane covering instead of just one. You can see the outer membrane and the inner membrane. So it has got two membrane coverings. The outer membrane is very porous while the inner membrane is deeply folded. You can see it is folded structure. These folds create a large surface area for ATP generating chemical reactions. Mitochondria are strange organelles in the sense that they have their own DNA and ribosomes. Therefore, mitochondria are able to make some of their own proteins. So mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. The energy is stored in the form of ATP. The next one is plastids. Plastids are present only in plant cells. There are two types of plastids, chromoplast or colored plastids and leucoplast, white or colorless plastids. Plastids containing the pigment chlorophyll are known as chloroplast. This is structure of chloroplast. Plastids containing the pigment chlorophyll are known as chloroplast. Chloroplasts are important for photosynthesis in plants. Chloroplasts also contain various yellow or orange pigments in addition to chlorophyll. The leucoplasts are primarily organelles in which materials such as starch, oils, and protein granules are stored. The internal organization of the plastids consists of numerous membrane layers embedded in a material called stroma. You can see structure stroma here. Plastids are similar to mitochondria in external structure. Like the mitochondria, plastids also have their own DNA and ribosomes. Next cell organelle is vacuoles. Vacuoles are storage sites for solid or liquid content. Vacuoles are small sized in animal cells, while in plant cells it has got very big structure. So vacuoles are small sized in animal cells, while plant cells have very large vacuoles. The central vacuole of some plant cells may occupy 50 to 90% of the cell volume. In plant vacuoles, in plant cells, vacuoles are full of cell sap and provide turgidity and rigidity to the cell. Many substances of importance in the life of the plant cell are stored in vacuoles. These include amino acids, sugars, various organic acids, and some proteins. So the function of vacuole is primarily the storage. In single-celled organisms like amoeba, the food vacuole contains the food items that the amoeba has consumed. In some unicellular organisms, specialized vacuoles also play an important role in expelling excess water and some waste from the cell. The next topic is cell division. New cells are formed in organisms in order to grow, to replace old, dead, and injured cells, and to form gametes required for reproduction. So, what is cell division? The process by which new cells are made is called cell division. The process by which new cells are made is called cell division. There are two main types of cell division, mitosis and meiosis. First, let us see what is mitosis. The process of cell division by which most of the cells divide to form two daughter cells, and the two daughter cells have the same number of chromosomes as mother cells. You can see the diagram here. Four chromosomes, here also you can see four chromosomes each. The daughter cells have the same number of chromosomes as mother cells. It helps in growth and repair of tissues in organisms. So this is about mitosis. Another one is meiosis. Specific cells of reproductive organs or tissues in animals and plants divide to form gametes, which after fertilization give rise to offspring. They divide by a different process called meiosis, which involves two consecutive divisions. You can see this is the first division, this is second division. So when a cell divides by meiosis, it produces four new cells instead of just two. So in meiosis, you will get four daughter cells. When a cell divides by meiosis, it produces four new cells instead of just two. Then the new cells have half the number of chromosomes than that of the mother cell. You can see there are two chromosomes. For the mother cells, there are four. You can see half the number of chromosomes. Dear students, this is all for today's class. To be completed chapter 5. In next class, we will begin chapter 6. Till then, bye. Take care.